Christmas Eve. Mom's living room smells like cinnamon candles and fake pine. The tree's too big for the space, lights reflecting off every surface like we're inside a snow globe. Everyone's packed in, aunts on the couch, cousins in the kitchen with paper plates. Someone's playing Mariah Carey. Uncle Dave's telling his same mother-in-law joke. People are laughing, phones out, getting that perfect Instagram shot. Then Mom, Helen, reaches for the last gift bag. Red velvet, tissue paper puffed up at the top. She holds it up, makes sure everyone's watching. The room goes quiet, in that good way, like someone's about to blow out birthday candles. She hands it to Rachel, my brother Ryan's daughter, 10 years old, blonde ponytail, dress that probably cost more than my rent. Rachel squeals, rips through the tissue, pulls out an astronaut Barbie, collector's edition, silver spacesuit, helmet that comes off. $70 at Target. I know because Eli asked for one last month. Oh my God, Grandma, I love it! My son Eli sits right next to her, 7 years old, hands folded in his lap like he's at church. His eyes keep darting to the tree, then back to his empty lap. There's nothing, not even a candy cane. Mom catches me looking. She smiles, not the warm kind, the kind that dares you to say something. A child should be grateful just to be here, she says, loud, clear. The room laughs, agreeing laughs, the kind that say, yeah, Helen's got a point. I don't say anything. I stand up, grab Eli's coat from the folding chair. Don't look at Mom. Don't look at Ryan scrolling on his phone. Don't look at anyone. Come on, baby. Eli slides off the chair, slips into his coat, astronaut pajamas sticking out at the ankles. We walk out. The door clicks shut behind us. Not a slam. I don't give them that satisfaction. Outside, snow crunches under our boots. Christmas lights blink red and green, making everything look fine when it's not. Eli doesn't speak until we're in the car. Mom? His voice is so small. Did I do something wrong? I'm gripping the steering wheel, breath fogging the windshield. No, baby, you didn't do anything wrong. Grandma said I should be grateful. Grandma said a lot of things. He nods, leans his head against the window, doesn't cry. That's what kills me. He doesn't even cry. Like he's already learning this is just how it is. My name's Laura Bennett. I'm 37, and up until tonight, I thought I understood what family meant. I've always been the dependable one, the daughter who shows up at 2 a.m. when the basement's flooding, who wires money when the electric bill's past due, who drives 3 hours to pick Ryan up when he's fighting with his wife. When I was 16, I worked weekend shifts at the diner off Route 9, saved for a class trip to D.C. 3 months, $240 in an envelope under my mattress. Then Ryan needed a tux for prom. Mom gave me that look. Family helps family. I handed over the money. Ryan went to prom. I watched a documentary about the Lincoln Memorial on PBS. When I was 25, Mom maxed out 4 credit cards, QVC jewelry, home shopping network gadgets she never used, $12,000. I took out a personal loan, paid it off. She said she'd pay me back. Still waiting. When I was 30, Mark and I bought our first house. Then Ryan called, found his dream home, needed proof of funds, just for a week. I wired $4,000, same day. 7 years ago, he bought the house. I asked about the money once at Thanksgiving. He laughed. Come on, Laura, we're family. You're not keeping tabs, are you? Mom nodded. Don't be petty, honey. Petty? That's what they called wanting my money back. But when Ryan needed something, that was love. Mark was a mechanical engineer, quiet guy who could take apart car engines like Legos, did voices for our houseplants, gave the fern an attitude problem. 3 years ago, black ice on Route 9. The truck flipped twice. They said he didn't feel anything. Eli was 4. He still sets a place for Mark at dinner sometimes, fork and napkin, like Daddy's just running late. After Mark died, I thought Mom would step up, watch Eli while I worked double shifts, be the grandma. Instead, she watched Rachel, posted about what a blessing granddaughters are, zoo trips, movies, Build-A-Bear. I worked, paid the medical bills Mark's insurance didn't cover, paid for the funeral, paid rent, everything. And I kept helping Mom, kept helping Ryan. Because that's what you do, right? But here's the thing. You can be someone's safety net so long they forget you're a person. They see you as this thing that catches them over and over, never asking if you're tired. Mom always said, family is everything, Laura. Blood's thicker than water. When I helped her move, when I loaned Ryan money, every time I showed up. But tonight, watching my son try to make himself smaller, watching Mom hand gifts to everyone except him, I realized something. She only said family when she needed something from me, never when I needed her. When we got home, I tucked Eli in, kissed his forehead, turned off the light. Then I sat in the dark and stared at my phone, opened Instagram, scrolled past perfect families, matching pajamas, mountains of presents, found the picture I took earlier. Eli holding cookies we baked, standing in front of Mom's house, grinning because he thought tonight would be special. I posted it. No filter. 2 words. Lesson learned. Turned off my phone, went to bed. I didn't know it yet, but that post was about to blow up my entire life. And honestly, best thing I ever did. Have you ever felt invisible in your own family? Like you're only seen when they need something? Drop a comment if you've been there. Because what happened next, the people who took me for granted were about to learn what happens when the safety net finally breaks. The car ride home is dead silent, except for the heater rattling. I check the rearview mirror. Eli's staring out the window, hand coming up to wipe his face, pretending he's not crying. You okay, baby? Yeah. Voice so small I barely hear it. He's not okay. Neither am I. We get home. He takes off his coat, hangs it up by himself. He's gotten too good at doing things alone. Mom? I'm unlocking the door. Yeah? Grandma's right. He won't look at me. I should be grateful. I got to be there. My chest cracks open. I kneel down, pull him close. He smells like sugar cookies and Mom's cinnamon candles. Baby, you didn't do anything wrong. You hear me? Nothing. He nods, but I don't think he believes me. I tuck him in, extra blanket, nightlight on, kiss his forehead. Then I sit on the couch in the dark and stare at my phone. 37 notifications. I ignore them. Open Instagram instead. Scroll past the perfect families, the matching pajamas, the piles of presents. I find the photo from earlier, Eli holding our homemade cookies, standing in front of Mom's house, smiling because he thought tonight would be special. I post it. No filter. 2 words. Lesson learned. Turn off my phone. Go to bed. 6:30 a.m. The radiator's hissing. Eli's still asleep. My phone, 112 notifications now. I make coffee, stand at the window, and that's when the memories hit. 16 years old, working doubles at the diner, saving every dollar for the DC class trip, $240 in an envelope under my mattress. Then Mom sits me down. Ryan needs help with prom. I hand over the envelope. He goes to prom. I watch PBS. Family helps family, Mom says. 25. Mom's credit cards are maxed, $12,000. QBC jewelry still in boxes. I take out a loan, wreck my credit, pay it off. I'll pay you back, she promises. 12 years later, still waiting. 30. Mark and I just bought our house, eating ramen to make mortgage. Every penny counts. Ryan calls, needs $4,000 for his down payment. Just a week, sis. I wire it same day. 7 years later, I ask about it once, Thanksgiving. Ryan laughs. Come on, we're family. You're not keeping tabs, are you? Mom nods. Don't be petty, honey. Petty? When I want my money back? Love when they need something. My phone won't stop buzzing. I pick it up. 3,000 shares. The comments? This is emotional abuse. Your mother is a narcissist. You did the right thing. 6,000, 10,000. My hands shake. Mom calls. I let it ring. Ryan calls. Block. Mom again. Block. Jessica texts. You're tearing this family apart. I type back. No. Then I open my banking app. Something I should have done years ago. I scroll. 5 years of auto payments, subscriptions, Venmo transfers, Mom's car insurance, $140 a month, 4 years running. Ryan's cell phone, my family plan, $90 a month, 5 years. Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, $38, all under my name. Emergency money, grocery money, just this once money. I open a spreadsheet, start adding. 40 minutes later, I stare at the total. Mom, $21,000 over 8 years. $14,000 over 7. $35,000. That's a car. That's Eli's college fund. That's the Ireland trip Mark never got to take. I sit there, coffee cold, and something shifts. Not breaks, clears. They're not family. They're dependents. And I'm the bank that never closes. 18,000 shares now. Aunt Emma texts, I'm so sorry I never said anything. I look at Eli's closed door. Think about him last night, hands folded, trying to understand why he wasn't worth a candy cane. No. I open the insurance app, remove Mom's name. Are you sure? Yes. Cell phone, cancel Ryan's line. Banking app, stop autopay on Mom's insurance. One by one, cut the strings. Not angry, not vengeful, just done. My phone rings. Mom. I answer. Do you have any idea what you've done? Voice high, panicked. People are calling me. Strangers are saying horrible things. Did you give Eli a present? Silence. Mom, did you give my son a Christmas present? He should be grateful he was invited. I hang up. Block her for real this time. Ryan calls from Jessica's phone. You cut off my phone? Get your own plan. Laura, it's like $20. 90, and you can afford it. You're blowing up the family over a stupid gift? My voice is steady, calm. I'm done being the family ATM. Mom can't afford her insurance without you. Then maybe she shouldn't have taught me I wasn't worth a Christmas present. Hang up. Turn off the phone completely. Silence. Eli's door opens. Hair sticking up. Astronaut pajamas wrinkled. Morning, Mom. Morning, baby. Are we going back to Grandma's? I look at him. Really look. This kid who thought he had to earn love. No, we're staying home. Just us. Small smile. Relieved. Can we make pancakes? Yeah, we can make pancakes. For the first time in 20 years, I don't check my phone. The only person who needs me is right here, and he's always been enough. Do you know what it feels like to finally choose yourself? If you've ever had to cut ties to save your peace, comment enough, because the people who took me for granted, they were just getting started. Monday morning. I drop Eli at school, watch him walk through the doors with his rocket ship backpack, then drive straight to the coffee shop on Main Street, the one with decent Wi-Fi and nobody who knows me. I order black coffee, open my laptop. Time to finish this. First, insurance company. Hold music, smooth jazz that makes my teeth hurt. Hi, I need to remove someone from my policy. Name? Helen Bennett. Clicking sounds. Relationship. My mother. Pause. Okay, she'll be removed effective midnight tonight. Perfect. Hang up. Sip coffee. Still hot. Next, streaming services. Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO Max. All the accounts Mom couldn't figure out, but somehow managed to binge 3 seasons of Yellowstone. Change password. Log out all devices. 30 seconds each. Done. My phone starts buzzing. Family group chat. Mom, my insurance just got canceled, Laura. Ryan, my phone's not working. Jessica, this is so childish. I mute it. Keep working. That's when I see it. Bank statement from 7 years ago. Document I'd completely forgotten. Co-signer agreement. Ryan's mortgage. My name. Right there at the bottom. I'd signed because his credit was shot. Bank wouldn't approve him otherwise. Just a formality, he said. You won't be responsible for anything. I stare at my signature. Responsible for everything. I called Dave Chen, real estate attorney, Mark's old friend. Dave, hypothetical. If I'm co-signed on someone's mortgage and want out, what are my options? He laughs. Laura, nothing's hypothetical with you. What'd Ryan do? Can I get off the loan? Only if he refinances, removes your name. If his credit's still bad, pause. You're stuck. And if he stops paying, they come after you too. Thanks, Dave. Hang up. Stare at the screen. Leverage. Mark used to say that. Negotiating contracts. You need leverage, babe. Something they want more than you want from them. I open notes. Type. Refinance and remove my name, or I file to protect myself legally. Your choice. Phone rings. Mom. I answer. What are you doing? Voice shaking, angry shaking. People are messaging me, calling me a narcissist. Are you? How dare you? I'm your mother. And Eli's your grandson. Did he get a present? This isn't about presents. This is about you humiliating me. No, my voice is calm, dead calm. This is about you humiliating a 7-year-old and me being done. You don't get to be done. Family doesn't work like that. You're right, family doesn't, but banks do, and I'm not your bank anymore. Hang up. Hands steady. Heart steady. No guilt. 10 minutes later, Ryan calls. Speakerphone. You need to fix this, now. Fix what? Mom's freaking out. You cut my phone during a work call. Do you know how that looks? Like you should pay your own bill. Laura, this is insane. You're acting insane. I'm acting like someone who just realized she spent $35,000 keeping you afloat. Silence. What? 21 grand to Mom, 14 to you. Want the spreadsheet? That's no. I have receipts, Ryan. Every Venmo, every wire, every emergency that wasn't. His voice hardens. Cutting Mom's insurance, that's cruel. You know what's cruel? Telling a kid he should be grateful just to exist in the same room as you. He's fine. Kids are resilient. And I'm done. Get your own insurance, your own phone. Oh, and by the way, I'm co-signed on your mortgage. Longer silence. What are you saying? Refinance. Remove my name. I can't. My credit. Not my problem. 60 days. After that, I file to protect myself. If you default, I'm not going down with you. You wouldn't. Try me. Hang up. I sit there. Coffee shop busy around me. Laptops, meetings, normal lives. I feel like I just ran a marathon. That night, making dinner. Spaghetti with little meatballs. Eli's favorite. Someone pounds on the door. Not knocks. Pounds. I check the peephole. Ryan. Face red, jaw tight. I crack the door. Chain on. What? You're gonna cost me my house. No, your choices are. I got a letter, mortgage company, threatening foreclosure because you called. I called a lawyer, not the bank. Big difference. You're destroying this family. Eli appears behind me, holding his stuffed rocket. Mom, is Uncle Ryan mad? Ryan sees him. Face softens, then hardens again. Yeah, buddy, your mom's making really bad choices. I step in front of Eli. No, I'm making the first good choice in 20 years. Leave. Now. Laura. Now. He stares. I stare back. For the first time in our entire lives, I don't blink first. He leaves. I lock the door. Deadbolt. Chain. Eli tugs my sleeve. Why is Uncle Ryan so mad? I kneel down, eye level. Sometimes people get angry when they can't control you anymore. Like when Tyler gets mad when I won't let him cut in line? Exactly like that. He nods, goes back to his spaghetti. I sit across from him. Hands not shaking, chest not tight, clear. Like walking out of fog into sunlight. My phone, 50,000 shares. Comments section is a support group now. People sharing stories, calling me brave, calling me a hero. I'm not a hero. I'm just someone who got tired of being a doormat. And honestly, that's enough. If you've ever been forced to be grateful to people who hurt you, drop enough in the comments. Because what happened next, choosing yourself, comes with consequences. But for the first time in my life, I was ready for them. Tuesday, 50,000 shares. Wednesday, my inbox is a disaster. Local news, human interest story. Can we interview you? Delete. Mommy blogger, feature you in my toxic family series. Delete. Daytime talk show producer, 3 messages. America needs to hear your story. Delete, delete, delete. I'm not interested in being famous for having a messed up family. I just want to be left alone. But the internet doesn't work like that. Someone finds Mom's Facebook, Ryan's LinkedIn, Jessica's Instagram. The comment sections turn into war zones. Ryan's company notices. When your name's trending for mooching off your widowed sister, HR pays attention. Administrative leave, pending internal review. Corporate speak for, we're seeing if this blows over before we fire you. Jessica calls, unknown number. I answer without thinking. Are you happy now? Voice like ice. Ryan might lose his job because of you. Because of him. I posted about my son, not him. You knew what would happen. I knew I was done. What happened after? That's on him. She hangs up. Thursday afternoon. Mom calls. I almost don't answer. But something in me, that old tired piece that still remembers being a little girl wanting her mother's approval, answers. Laura? Voice thick. She's been crying. Do you see what you've done? I see what I stopped doing. The whole town's talking. Church, grocery store. They look at me like a monster. I sit down, stare at the wall. Did you give Eli a present? This isn't about... Did you? Silence. Then, quiet. No. Then, maybe they're not wrong. You've made us lose face. The whole family. Lose face. Like dignity's something you wear. Something you can take off. Something more important than the actual person underneath. Mom, my voice is so tired. Sometimes losing face is the first step to finding self-respect. That doesn't even make sense. It does to me. Hang up. This time, no guilt, just sad. The kind of sad when you finally accept something you've known forever. That night, Eli's drawing at the kitchen table. Rockets, always rockets. This one has windows, little stick figures inside each one. Who's that? Us, you and me, going to Mars. Just us? He nods. Grandma doesn't like space. Uncle Ryan gets motion sick. Kids understand more than we think. My phone buzzes. Aunt Emma, Mom's younger sister. We've never been close. 3 states away. Shows up at holidays. Stays quiet during drama. I'm sorry I never said anything. I saw it for years. You deserved better. I stare at the message. Type back. Thank you. 2 words. Huge. She responds immediately. How's Eli? He's okay. We're okay. That's all that matters. Saturday. I do something I should have done 3 years ago. Call a therapist. Dr. Sarah Kim. Office smells like lavender. Big windows overlooking a garden. She doesn't take notes, just listens. Tell me why you're here. I tell her everything. Christmas dinner, the money, the phone calls, Ryan pounding on my door. When I finish, she nods. What do you want from our time together? I think I want to stop feeling guilty for protecting my son. That's a good start. We book Eli with Dr. Martinez, child therapist, same building, specializes in grief and family dynamics. Eli likes him immediately. Lego table, goldfish named Captain. Drive home. Eli's in the back seat. So we're both in therapy now. Is that weird? Nope. Lots of people go to therapy, like taking care of our brains. Same as we'd fix a broken arm. My brain's not broken. Mine either. But sometimes brains need a tune-up. He nods, satisfied. Puts on headphones, watches something on his tablet. I drive. Feel something I haven't felt in months. Maybe years. Peace. 2 weeks later, we move. Nothing dramatic. 2-bedroom apartment across town. Better school district. Closer to my office. But mostly, it's ours. No memories of Mark in every corner, much as I loved him. No spare key for Mom or Ryan. No address they can just show up at. Eli picks paint for his room. NASA blue, he calls it. We hang glow-in-the-dark stars on his ceiling. First night, he falls asleep pointing out constellations he learned on YouTube. Living room, 2 photos. That's it. 1, me and Eli at the beach last summer, sunburned, laughing. 2, Mark holding newborn Eli in the hospital, terrified and happy. No family portraits, no holidays at Mom's house, no reminders of who we used to have to be. Just us, the people who chose each other. 4th therapy session. Dr. Kim asks how I'm sleeping. Better. I'm not checking my phone every 5 minutes. What changed? I used to think setting boundaries was selfish. Now I think not setting them was selfish. To Eli, to myself, to Mark's memory. She smiles. That's growth. The post stops trending eventually. 53,000 shares, last I checked. Comments still rolling in, but I stopped reading. Don't need strangers validating what I already know. I'm not a hero, not a villain. Just a mom who finally chose her kid over people who'd never choose her. And you know what? That's enough. Have you ever rebuilt your life from scratch and realized you should have done it years ago? If you're in that place right now, where starting over feels scary but staying feels worse, this last part is for you. Because the ending, it's the best part. Spring comes early that year. The kind of spring that makes you believe in second chances. Saturday morning, I take Eli to the park, the one with the pond where ducks hang out, always expecting food. He's brought a bag of bread ends I saved all week. He stands at the edge, breaking off pieces, tossing them out. Ducks dive and splash. Geese honk at each other. Sun warm on my shoulders. Mom? Yeah, baby. I'm glad we left that night. I look down at him. He's watching the ducks, squinting in the sunlight. He looks older somehow, less worried. Me too. Do you think Grandma's still mad? Honest answer, probably. But that's her choice. Uncle Ryan too? Yeah, him too. He nods, throws another piece of bread. That's okay. We're okay. We are. And we are. No midnight phone calls. No texts begging for favors. No voice in my head saying I'm not doing enough, being enough, giving enough. Just wind. Sunshine. A kid feeding ducks. You know what's wild? I spent 20 years thinking silence meant I didn't care. That if I wasn't constantly available, constantly helping, constantly fixing everyone else's problems, I was selfish. But here's what I learned. Setting boundaries isn't mean. It's honest. It's saying, I love you, but I can't save you, and I won't drown trying. That's love too. The kind that doesn't deplete you, the kind that doesn't demand you sacrifice your peace for someone else's comfort. I think about Mark a lot. What he'd say if he could see us now. I think he'd be proud. Not because I cut people off. That wasn't who he was. But because I finally chose us. Chose Eli. Chose the life we deserved instead of the one I was told I owed. Family isn't just blood. It's who shows up, who stays, who sees you at your worst and doesn't use it against you later. Eli's therapist said something that stuck with me. Kids don't need perfect families. They need safe ones. Safe. That's what our apartment is now. Safe, quiet, ours. Do I miss Mom sometimes? Yeah. I miss the version of her I wanted her to be. The one who would have noticed I was drowning and thrown me a rope instead of another bill to pay. Do I regret what I did? No, not even a little. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Forgiveness doesn't mean going back. It doesn't mean pretending it didn't happen. It means releasing the anger so it stops poisoning you. I forgive Mom for not being who I needed. I forgive Ryan for taking without giving back. I forgive myself for waiting so long to say enough. But forgiveness doesn't equal access. They don't get to hurt me anymore. They don't get to hurt Eli. And that's okay. We're building something different now, something lighter. Last week, Eli came home from school with a drawing. 2 stick figures holding hands. One big, one small. Above them, in careful letters, my family. Just 2 people. But it was complete. I hung it on the fridge, right next to a spelling test, next to the permission slip for the science museum field trip. All the normal stuff. The stuff I used to be too busy fixing everyone else's problems to notice. This is the life I choose now. The small moments, the quiet victories, the knowledge that I'm enough, and so is he, and we don't need anyone's approval to prove it. If you're reading this and you're still stuck, still answering every call, still bending until you break, still believing that love means never saying no, I want you to hear this. You're allowed to choose yourself. You're allowed to set boundaries. You're allowed to walk away from people who make you feel small, even if they're family, especially if they're family. It won't be easy. People will call you selfish. They'll say you're tearing the family apart. They'll make you feel guilty for protecting your peace. But on the other side of that guilt, freedom. Quiet Saturday mornings at the park. A kid who feels safe. A version of you that isn't exhausted all the time. And that version, she's worth fighting for. Eli tugs my hand. Can we get ice cream after this? Yeah, we can get ice cream. Chocolate? Whatever you want, baby. We walk back to the car, his small hand in mine. Ducks behind us, whole day ahead of us. No obligations, no expectations, just us. And for the first time in 20 years, that feels like more than enough. It feels like everything. 3 months after that Christmas, I get an email from Ryan's wife, Jessica. Subject line, "We need to talk." I almost deleted, but something makes me open it. "Laura, I know you don't want to hear from us, but I need you to know Ryan's in therapy now, real therapy. He's starting to see what he did, what we all did. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm not asking you to come back. I just wanted you to know we see it now, and I'm sorry." I stare at the screen for a long time. Then I close the laptop. Maybe they see it now, maybe they don't. Either way, it doesn't change anything, because this isn't about them anymore. It never was. That night, Eli and I make homemade pizza. He's in charge of toppings, covers his half with pepperoni. I go for mushrooms and olives. We eat on the couch, watch a nature documentary about Mars rovers. "Mom? Yeah. I think I want to be an astronaut when I grow up." "Yeah? Yeah. So I can go places no one's been before." I look at him, tomato sauce on his chin, eyes bright. "You can be anything you want, baby." He smiles, goes back to his pizza, and I realize something. He's already an astronaut. We both are. We left the world that hurt us, flew somewhere new, somewhere safe, built our own little planet where love doesn't cost everything. The Instagram post is still up, 53,000 shares, comments still rolling in, people thanking me for sharing their own stories, some just one word, enough. I don't respond to them all, can't, but I read them sometimes, late at night when Eli's asleep, and I think about all of us out there. The daughters who gave too much, The sons who were never enough, the parents who finally walked away, the siblings who chose peace over obligation. We're all astronauts, leaving toxic gravity behind, building something new in the quiet dark. And maybe that's the real family, the one we find in comment sections at 2 a.m., the strangers who say, "I see you," when blood relatives look away. Last thing, that Christmas photo, the one of Eli holding cookies in front of Mom's house. I never deleted it. Sometimes I look at it, not to remember the pain, but to remember the moment I chose different. The moment I stopped being the safety net and started being the astronaut. If you've ever been forced to be grateful instead of respected, to give until you had nothing left, to smile while your heart broke, you're not alone. Drop a comment, share your story, or just know that someone out there gets it. And if this story helped you see your own situation more clearly, hit subscribe, because sometimes the bravest thing you can do is choose yourself.